Morning students. So today we will derive the last equation of motion from calculus. That means we will derive this equation v square is equals to u square plus 2as. Now as you know that acceleration is equals to velocity by time, or you can write small velocity dv by small time dt. Okay. Now can you write that dv by dt means dv by dt into 1? Can you write this? Obviously we can write that dv by dt into 1 means dv by dt into 1 means dv by dt. Now in place of 1 we will write that ds by ds, because ds will cut, ds by ds means what? 1. Okay, so we can write this. Now we'll arrange this equation, arrange this one. Okay, so what will write? We'll write that dv by ds into ds by dt. So we just arrange this equation. So acceleration A equals to dv by ds into ds by dt. Now what is ds by dt? ds by dt means small displacement by small time means velocity. So in place of ds by dt we can write that ds by dt means v. So acceleration A is equals to dv by ds into v. Correct? Now so finally we can write that acceleration A is equals to v into dv by ds, or finally we can write, now we cross multiply, so we will write that A into ds is equals to v into dv. Correct? Okay, now we can integrate this equation. A into ds into is equals to v into dv. So here it is written A into ds is equals to v into dt. Now we will integrate this one. Integration of A into ds is equals to v into dv. Now what is the variable here? So in the left side the variable is displacement ds, and in the right side the variable is velocity dv. So we have to find out the limit of displacement and velocity. Remember, in the left side acceleration is constant with respect to displacement, because our variable is in the left side is displacement, ds is variable, so acceleration constant with respect to displacement. But in the right side both v is a variable, because our variable is velocity dv, so v is also variable. So we have to find out the limit for displacement and velocity. So suppose a car is moving, this is the initial position, this is the final position. So at t equals to 0, so when the time was 0, suppose the velocity was, there was some initial velocity and velocity was u. Okay, and suppose displacement was how much? Suppose the body starts from suppose the car starts from its initial position. Okay, so displacement is equals to how much? Displacement is equals to suppose 0. Okay, so after some time, after t time, when the time is t, suppose the velocity is final velocity is equals to v, and displacement is when the time is t, displacement is s. Okay, so the limit of velocity is from u to v, initial velocity u, final velocity v. So limit from velocity is u to v, and limit of s is from 0 to s. This limit of displacement is from 0 to s. Initial displacement is 0, final displacement is s. So we will just put the values. So integration of a ds is equals to integration of v dv. Okay, so limit of displacement is from 0 to s, limit of velocity from u to v. Okay, now since a is constant, so you can take a out. So integration of ds only from 0 to s is equals to integration of v dv. Now what is the integration of? Okay, v dv means v to the power 1 into dv from u to v. Correct? Now first I have to erase this one. Now what I have to do, what is the integration of ds? Integration of ds is s, and integration of v dv is how much? So let me change the color. Okay, so integration of ds is s, so a into s, lower limit is 0, upper limit is s. Integration of v means v to the power 1. So the formula is what? Integration of x to the power n is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So here formula will be v to the power n plus 1. N is how much? N is actually 1. So v to the power 1 plus 1, that means v to the power 2 divided by 1 plus 1. That is 2. Lower limit is u, upper limit is v. Okay. So it is written here. Now we have to put the values. So a into, in place of s, if first you have to write s, then you have to write 0. So a into s minus 0 is equals to v square by 2. So you can take 1 by 2 as common. Okay. So formula is v square minus u square. Okay. So a into s is equals to half into v square minus u square. If you cross multiply, this 2 will go this side. So twice as is equals to v square minus u square. So this is your final equation. V square minus u square is equals to twice as. This is the third equation of motion we have derived from the calculus. So in this way you have to derive, and these three derivation there oftenly comes in your exam. So practice well. Now we will solve some numericals using velocity time graph. Now in velocity time graph, what this theta shows? This theta actually shows your velocity. Okay. So in velocity time in x axis you have plotted time, y axis you have plotted displacement. This graph is called displacement time graph. So in displacement time graph, this theta actually gives you the velocity. Why? Because you know that slope means what? Slope means y2 minus y1. is in mathematics you have studied this. Slope means y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Correct. So what is y2? Y2 is the displacement. Displacement of final displacement is y axis minus initial displacement is y axis. X2 is the final value in y axis minus initial value in y axis. Final value in x axis minus initial value in y axis. Now in y axis what you have plotted? You have plotted displacement. So in place of y2 you have what you can write? You can write s2, and in place of y1 you can write s1. And in y axis what you have plotted? You have plotted time. So in place of x2 you can write t2. Oh, it is not written. So in place of t2 you can write, in x2 you can write t2, and in place of x1 you can write t1. So what is h2 minus s1? Final displacement minus initial displacement. That is the change in displacement. Okay, and del s. And t2 minus t1 is change in time, del t. So change in displacement by change in time is actually called velocity. So this slope or theta gives you the velocity actually. This gives you the velocity. So suppose you have two straight lines. Okay, so this first line, it is for actually, suppose this it is for car, and this second line is actually for, suppose, bike. Okay, so which one has greater velocity? So obviously, suppose this is theta 1, and suppose this angle is theta 2. So obviously you can clearly see that theta 2 is greater than actually theta 1. So theta 2 is greater means velocity of bike is greater than velocity of car. Okay, so you can directly say conclude from this graph. Okay. Now the first question is, find the velocity in region OA, AB and BC. Okay, so this is the velocity time graph. Yeah. So we have to find out the velocity in OA region, first this region, then velocity time graph in AB region, that means in this region, and lastly velocity time graph in this region. Okay. So velocity in OA region is what? Velocity in OA region is actually, okay. So formula of slope is what? Slope theta will give you the velocity. So slope theta is actually y2 minus y1. Okay, so we will write h2 minus s1 divided by t2 minus t1. Okay, so what is the in OA region, this region, what is the h2 final displacement is how much? This much, and this value is given 10. So final displacement is equals to 10 minus initial displacement is how much? The initial displacement this point, this is 0, 10 minus 0. Okay, and then x2 or t2 minus t1. So what is the final time? Final time is, this is given 10 second, 10 years, and initial time is also initial time, this is the initial time, this given is 0. So 10 minus 0 minus 10 minus 0, this is actually 10 by 10, that means 1. So your velocity is 1. Velocity is how much? 1 meter per second. Now in AB region velocity, so here you don't have any slope, this is actually straight line. So here displacement velocity will be how much? Velocity will be 0. Let me tell you. So slope is how much? Slope is actually equals to h2 minus s1 divided by t2 minus t1. Okay, so h2 is how much? So B is the final point. Here displacement is 10. Displacement is 10. So 10. And in the A point also the displacement is also 10. So 10 minus 10 in the lower part, whatever you have, 10, 20,000, no matter. 10 minus 10 means 0. 0 by something means 0. So your displacement slope will be 0. That means velocity in AB region will be 0. Now last part in the velocity in BC region, this region, in region how much? So slope is equals to how much? h2 minus s1 divided by t2 minus t1. Correct? Now what is the value of h2? So this point, so at this point, what is the, so this is the final displacement, and this value is given 15, and initial displacement at the point B, the displacement is 10. So that means 15 minus 10. Okay, so final time is actually how much? 20, and initial time is 15. So 10 minus 15 minus 10 means 5, and 20 minus 15 is also 5. 5 by 5, that means 1 meter per second. So velocity in BC region is how much? 1 meter per second. Correct? Now the second question is, find the velocity in OA, AB and BC region. The same question. So displacement is equals to, slope is equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, or you can write h2 minus s1 divided by t2 minus t1. So what is y2 or, okay, so what is the, so in this region OA region, what is the h2? H2 is actually 10. A point, this is the highest point, so here h2 is 10, and s1 final displacement is 0. So that means 10 minus 0. So what is the final time? So here final time is 5. Initial time is also 0. So 10 by 5, that means 2 meter per second. So velocity in AB region is 2 meter per second. OA region is 2 meter per second. So clearly velocity in AB region, this is a straight line. So AB region velocity will be how much? Velocity in AB region will be 0. Okay. And velocity in BC region is how much? So for BC region, this region, so h2 minus s1. So what is the final displacement? This is the final displacement, and the displacement in y-axis is how much? 0. So 0 minus. So for initial displacement displacement at point B is how much? In y-axis, displacement is 10. So 0 minus 10 divided by, let me change the color. Okay, so what is the final time? So final time is 25 minus initial time is at the point B 15. So 0 minus 10, that means minus 10 divided by 25 minus 15 is 10. So minus 10 divided by 10, so is equals to velocity in BC region is equals to minus 1 meter per second. So this is your final answer. So in this way you have to solve the numericals. So thank you for today.